Hey, welcome to the Happier Here podcast. It's Ayana
It's Ayana's mom.
and we're talking pop culture. But before that, Mom, what did you do today? What have you been doing?
Today I woke up and I went to the gym for the first time in a very long time because I've been so lazy. But I went and I worked out and then I walked a little bit afterwards. You know how much I love to walk. It's good. And the weather feels good here. It's like it's fall, but today it's been cold recently, but today it's just like really kind of coolish. You know how you can just put a jacket on, it feels really good outside.
Mm.
So the walk was very nice. And then I went to brunch with your dad to a restaurant that was not very good and it was very expensive. Oh, such a mess. But it's like it was like a historic restaurant. It's a restaurant. It's like a bed and breakfast, but it's part of the Green Book. I don't know if our listeners know what the Green Book is. The Green Book was it's like a book with different restaurants that Black people could go to back in the day because of, slavery and discrimination. There was a lot of restaurants where they would not serve Black people. But this restaurant it's like a historic building and it was a part of the Green Book. It was not good. They had they had like, what, maybe five or six things on the buffet. It was a brunch buffet. It just wasn't very good. And
Mm.
they charged $26 per person. Ugh. And then that's not even the half of it. This is the South. So I'm in the South. You don't have to know where I am exactly. But I'm in the South. And everywhere you go, you can get like sweet iced tea, right? They didn't have sweet iced tea, but they did have red Kool-Aid. That was so ghetto. What is red Kool-Aid? And I was just like, ah. So that's what I did today, which it wasn't a bad day, but just a waste of money. What did you do this weekend, Ayana?
So, what did I do this weekend? I feel like, yeah, I didn't really do much. I went to a fall festival. I got the jack-o'-lantern, like the pizza from Papa John's and it's shaped like a jack-o'-lantern.
Mm-hmm.
I got that. It was really cute. To my surprise, I didn't know that they didn't cut it, so I had to cut it once I got it, but
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. And then I live in downtown and there's always a festival outside of my window. So there was one, I think last night or something, but it was more like a concert. And thankfully this one I couldn't hear it because normally the festival is right outside my window, across the street, and I can hear it's so annoying. But this time it was kind of near the parking garage area or whatever. But it was cool. There was a whole bunch of people out there. I didn't go again because I just be tired. I don't feel like going out there. What else? Oh, today I thrifted my Halloween costume. This is a PSA. People need to thrift their costumes more. Cause I went to Spirit Halloween. Everything up in there was $1 million. I know that's nothing new. It's always $1 million, but still thrift. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what a great segue. Anything else? You gonna say anything else you did this weekend, or is that it?
I think that's it.
So one of the things, I don't know if this was on the list of what you wanted to speak on, but this is a good segue. I wanted to talk about Goodwill. Oh my gosh. So Ayana knows I am a big thrifter. I love to thrift. I've been thrifting probably, well, thrifting, yard sales and things of that nature ever since I was younger because my mom is heavy into thrifting and yard sales and all that stuff. But I went to Goodwill the other day and they literally had counterfeit Louis Vuitton. I'm gonna tell you, it felt like plastic. Louis Vuitton, tablet, iPad covers. They had those things for like $100 a piece. They had two of them.
No, $100.
Yes. Now they were in there when I went there. I went there Wednesday for my lunch. I think it was Wednesday. When I came back the next day, they were gone. So some stupid person purchased those fake knockoff Louis Vuitton iPad covers or whatnot. But everything in Goodwill is so expensive now. The one down the street. Now I don't know about the other ones. The one down the street that I love to go to. Everything is expensive. So I went and I found, I love some jumpsuits. I wear a lot of jumpsuits. I found a Jennifer Lopez jumpsuit Do you know they had it for 34.99 as used?
You mean
34.99.
like Jennifer, like it's her brand or something?
She has a clothing and shoe brand, a shoe line.
Mm-hmm.
I think purses too. 24.99. And luckily for me, I am so nice to people and I talk to people and I have like a report people. And it's this little young girl that works at the cash register. She looked at it. She said, "Did you see the price on this?" And I had not seen the price. I thought it was just like the 6.99 they charge for a jumpsuit. I was like, "Oh," I was like, "No." I said, "I did not see the price." And I thought about buying it for a while because it fits so nice. I really like it. She was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna let you pay that." She marked that thing down to 6.99 for me. She said, "Don't tell anybody, because that's." And she was telling me they have a new store manager, and he's like marking up everything. Like everything is overpriced. She's like, anything that comes in there, he has them look it up. They have to show it to him.
No.
Yes, and then he decides on what price is going to be. And she says it's always inflated. Always. So she was like, "Yeah, just be prepared because look at all the tags because everything is probably overpriced." And it's like, oh, you know how much love the thrift too. And I was just like, oh, but yeah, he's a new store manager. They have had so many store managers over there, so many like within just the last year. I don't know why, but yeah, like he is like marking everything up. So but yeah, that's my little Goodwill rant. I'm not very happy about Goodwill these days. But
It
yeah,
sounds like you should just stop. You got to stop going to that one because obviously he thinks he's working at like a Plato's Closet or something.
he does. I'm like, oh, but that's like the best one. They have the best stuff in there. I'm just like, oh, I'm so disappointed. Yeah, I probably will try to go to some different ones now and not go to that one, but it's right down the street. It's not far.
I
But
will
yeah.
say I like so I'm gonna be strawberry shortcake for Halloween. Um and I did go to a few Goodwills, and by a few I mean literally probably two, because
Mhm.
both of them they had nothing in them like at all. And then I went to some other like thrift stores, um and they actually had really good stuff and the prices were so good. Like I got my shorts for like $3 or something. My top, I actually got that from Ross, but that was like $8 or something. I have a little cute strawberry shortcake hat that's coming. I got that online, but I got it on Depop, which mom loves to call Bebop or something like that. But Depop is like an online thrifting app. Whoever thought about that, genius. But I got my hat off of there, and that was like $16. So yeah, Goodwill don't be having, well, hit or miss.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, going back to Spirit Halloween. Oh my gosh. I remember all the years of going to like Spirit and getting y'all costumes. That was insane. I was spending so much money in there. I was like, ugh, you brought back a bad memory.
It was, yeah, I was like, I had no idea it was that. Cause I guess like when I'm younger, right? I'm just like, oh, look at the cool costumes like this one, mom. I don't really look at the price. But I went in there yesterday. I said, who's paying that much? And I
Your
don't think you can
mother.
return it.
No, you cannot. They do not accept returns at all.
As they
No.
should, though. Like, I don't think. I know I got, oh, part of my costume too. I got like these green and white, like socks or whatever. Cause like that's what Strawberry Shortcake wears, of course. Um, I got this off of Amazon. I'm literally returning those. If you're listening, Amazon, just so you know, return those.
Oh yeah, I got wise after a while. I used to do that all the time, Ayana. And I'm
What, I
probably gonna
return stuff?
I would return it. I'm gonna try to return my costume to where did I get it from? Did I get it from Shein? Got it from Shein or I think it was Shein. I'm gonna try to return it to Shein. I sure am. We'll try. They can either say yes or no. If they say no, okay, that's fine. But
Oh,
yeah.
did you hear? Speaking of Amazon, there was like an Amazon like shutdown or something.
hmm No,
Do
I
you hear
didn't hear
about
about
that?
that.
Oh.
No.
I don't know. I think it was like 1 or 2 days or something where like the warehouses, like their system was just like down or something, and like all these packages are delayed. It's like crazy.
Oh yeah, I did hear about it because it even affected my job. Did you know that? I didn't tell you that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I heard about that too. I was trying to figure out it was affecting people's jobs. I'm like, what the jobs I do with Amazon?
I think they used a server or something. It's like some server system or something. So we couldn't send out any wires that whole day. And my job is really it's we sent a lot of money out via wire, and we could not do anything, couldn't send any wires out. And I know our
Mm.
ring camera was down. We couldn't see the ring, the camera, the ring camera. What else was it was a few things that were messing up. I was like, oh, but it's crazy how many things like are linked to
Mm.
that server. That was crazy. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, speaking of Ring, did you hear that I think Ring is like partnering with like some police like servicing company or something, and they're gonna start using people's rings for like face identification or something crazy.
Oh, well, that's crazy. I'm not surprised though. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Kind of smart, but what an invasion of everybody's privacy. That's
Yeah,
oh.
always though.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Before we jump into our pop culture, you wanted to talk about something else, right? The fair?
Oh my gosh, yes. So, Yana, your brothers, your two younger brothers, your dad and I went to the fair last weekend, and when I tell you, everything was just so overpriced. All the food was overpriced and so subpar. That was crazy. I think we paid $15 for just a lemonade. And it wasn't even a good
Mm,
lemonade. Oh my gosh. And I think we paid like $36 for it's like a Brazilian bowl with rice. It was a pineapple.
36?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
in
A
the
peach.
pineapple, yeah.
It was in a pineapple and it had like rice. Cozy got, well, my son got shrimp. Um, that's beans. What else? Pico de gallo, guacamole, all that stuff, and teriyaki sauce. It was $36. It was so overpriced. And then on top of that, the lines were so long. There was so many people there. It was crazy. I think they waited in line for one ride for like an hour and a half. Like, this is not Disney. What is going on? It was so crazy. And the saddest part about it is I am a thrill seeker rider. So I used to love like roller coasters and things like that. I rode two, and when I tell you, I thought I was about to die on both of those. It was just like so traumatic. So unfortunately, in my old age, I think I'm done with riding like roller coasters and things. It was so sad. I got a unlimited ride band, and I rode two rides, and that was it. I was like, oh. Mm-mm. And I think your brothers only wrote like maybe four rides because there's just so many people there. It
Mm.
was just a bus. And we
Wait, so
all
do you
had,
remember how much the unlimited? I guess it's unlimited, or I guess you pay per ride kind of thing. Yeah, duh. That's how the fair works.
you usually do. I don't know how much it was per ticket, but I know for the unlimited ride you get it in advance. So they gave you up until I think it was the 16th, and then we went to let me see, the 16th was the last day that you could purchase the band, and the fair started. I think it started that Friday, but it was like 34.95, so you can ride all the rides you want, which I think that's a decent price. I think if you actually use it. I didn't use it, but yeah, that's not too bad. Now, if you purchased it at the gate, I think it was substantially more. But if you got it in advance, it was a good.
Mm.
And then on top of that, you had to pay a gate admission fee. So per person, we had to pay like $11 for each person to even enter into the gate. It's so expensive. I didn't I didn't enjoy myself very much, and that would be my last year going to a fair. So
All fairs or just that fair?
all fairs, because it's just so expensive. It's expensive, and like I said, it's just so many people there where you don't even get your money's worth because you're gonna wait in line for at least maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour just to ride a ride. And then on top of that, all the little kids were trying to like jump the line in front of people. I was like, go to the back. It was like a group of like five like probably like middle school kids. I told them no. And I said, no, you go to the back. I said, I've been waiting in this line for all this time. You no, go to the back. They're gonna look and roll their eyes. I said, mm-hmm.
When did you
But
go? Like around what time?
oh my God, what time did we get there? I think we got there like around about 3. It's like 3. And, we anticipated going earlier, but we are always chronically late everywhere, so that didn't happen.
So it
But
was
I
even
did go.
busy around 3?
Oh yes, ma'am. It was very busy at 3. And we got
Mm.
there late because I wanted to go test drive a car. I probably shouldn't have done that. And then remember I told you they had that protest going on down there by the dealership?
Mm. Mm.
So that complicated things as far as traffic and whatnot. But yeah, it was packed at 3. And I think we didn't leave there. We didn't leave there until probably around about 9. We were there that long. It was crazy. It was dark when we left. But yeah, I think I'm done with fairs. I think that's it for me. If I want to go on rides, I go to like Disney. At least I'll get my money's worth there. I think it's worth it. I'll wait in line for like an hour for Avatar, but I'm not waiting in line for an hour for what the rock and roller coaster, the rocking thing when you get inside of it and it turns fast. I'm not.
Listen. Okay, ready to get into pop culture?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Mom's gonna talk about the movie Him. What are your thoughts? I know you saw it. She saw it like last month or something.
I think it was last month, whenever it came out. It's about to be on streaming too. That was fast.
That's
'Cause it was
fast, yeah.
trash. It was bad. But I will say, one of the main reasons I went was because I like Marlon. I think Marlon Wayans is so funny, but he wasn't playing a comedic role this time. He was playing a serious role. Okay, he's pretty good. His acting was good. I think the whole story was just weird, and it just
Oh yeah, so
certain
tell us the
aspects.
story because like I haven't seen it. So yeah, like give us a review.
Okay, so it's this young guy who he plays football, and
The young guy's
he
Tyreek, right?
I think that's what his name is. I don't know. I have never heard of that boy before this movie. But you said he was in Atlanta, right?
He
Yeah,
was in
he was in Atlanta.
Atlanta. He was. I don't know. I think that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, but even I didn't watch Atlanta, and you watched him, but you don't remember him in it.
I don't remember him. It's been so long since I watched Atlanta, though.
Yeah,
And he was also in I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's
you
now
saw
on
that?
Netflix. I did. That was pretty good. That was good. But it's about a guy who's playing football. He made it to the pros, and like his idol ever since he was a little kid. Which is Marlon Wayans. He invites him to his compound to do some training and just I guess do some camaraderie because he was new to the team. He was on the same team as Tyreek or whatever his name is, and he's
Wait, what's
just
his name in the
weird.
movie?
I don't remember what his name is. That's just how unmemorable the movie is. I have no idea what that boy's name is. I have no
Okay,
idea.
okay. Sorry.
But he went to Marlon's compound, and it's just like um one example of like a weird scene is that they were um practicing like they had a machine where you put the football in the machine and it spits out, and Marlon had like it was like rookies on the team, like other rookies um that were also on the team that he invited to the compound, and the football would shoot out and like hit the people in the face, and they were like right there, so their face was all bloody, their teeth were like being knocked out. It's just weird stuff like that. It was just so weird, and it was very demonic. So the main point of the movie was like you sell your soul for fame. And Marlon
Mm.
sold his soul for fame. And they were trying to get the boy to sell his soul for fame. It was just really, it's like a lot. I like a lot of blood, but I don't like demon stuff. It was just so demonic. And who was that girl that was with Kanye West? Julia Fox. She was in it too. She just weird
Julia
all in
Fox
her.
is like the knockoff Kim.
No, 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 no. That's Bianca. Bianca, whatever,
Oh,
Sensori, whatever. That's the one he's with now. That was a girl. Julia Fox is a girl he was with before Bianca, the white girl. It was a white. I don't know if you remember her or not, but he was with her, and she was like half naked too. Weird
in the
stuff.
movie.
But she was half naked in the movie too. But I'm saying when she was with Kanye, she was like that weird kind of character, like half naked, and so the kind of person that Kanye West likes, like being naked and being seen and things like that. But yeah, it was very demonic and very weird. A lot of blood, a lot of people being sacrificed and things like that. I didn't like it. It was very strange. And I think that's a Jordan Peele movie. Yeah.
I'm
I
pretty
didn't like
sure
it.
he had something to do with it.
Yeah. I didn't care for it. But like I said, it's about to be on streaming, so that should tell you something. It didn't do well at the movie theater either. A lot of people are saying it was weird. But when it comes on streaming, because it'll be on Prime soon, watch it and we'll talk about it again on the podcast. Let me know your thoughts on it.
Oh
So
no,
weird.
I don't want to watch it. Tell
You don't
you,
want to watch it?
I was never
Oh,
planning to watch it. It's too weird. No, I don't care to.
no.
It got a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. It got a 5.1 out of 10 on IMDb, and it got a
Hmm.
2.65 on Letterboxd.
Yeah, your brother liked it though. You know, he's a little different when it comes to.
Bye.
He loved it. He thought it was good. So I did not like it at all. It was so weird. Ugh. I left the movie
Hmm.
disgusted. Yeah. Hmm.
What about The Long Walk? You saw that as well.
Um, I didn't really care for that one either. And I love Stephen King. That's a Stephen King movie. It's a book that I read. I read that thing I think I read it in middle school. But the book was really good. I think seeing it on the big screen was not good. So it was the walk was the long walk, whatever it's called. It was about when you turn a certain age, um you can't, it's like enlisting in the military, but you enlist in a long walk, and the person who survives it all, they get like, I think get like $1 million or something. And these people, these young boys that are enlisting to do it, their families are poor or they're orphan, you know what I mean, they don't have a family or things like that. So, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just brutal. You can't stop walking. If you stop walking, they will shoot you, they will kill you, you will die. So if you get a cramp walking, they'll give you like a few seconds to recover, or they'll shoot you and kill you. So it was interesting. Your brother liked that movie too. Your dad liked it. Your dad said that it made him appreciate life more. I don't know how, but they both liked it. I
Well,
didn't
it's like, I
like
guess
it
if you don't
at all.
keep going, you're going to be killed. So you got to keep going.
Yeah, their whole thing is there's going to be one winner. So I think it was like 13. No, how many boys? It might have been about 30 boys, and they were like 18 and up. And the whole thing is there's only going to be one winner. And that's, that's what happened in the end. But yeah, I didn't care for it. But I think that one didn't do well either. What was the score? Did you look it up?
Let me look now. I think, remember when I sent you that thing on TikTok and it was like The Long Walk was playing, but people were walking on treadmills? That was crazy.
Yeah, I'll be like, if that's something that wasn't disclosed beforehand, I'd be like, yeah, you can give me my refund back. I'm not doing that. That's
I mean, I
ridiculous.
guess you could walk for a little bit and then when you're tired of walking, you could stop. Hopefully, unless they don't control the treadmills.
They probably controlled it. Like, you better
That's
walk, I'm
evil.
gonna shoot you and kill you. Ow. That'd be
Well, I kind of
crazy.
like that though. A workout and watch the movie. I would do that for the same price. Don't make it extra because there's a treadmill involved. But
Watch they charge extra. That'd be crazy.
they should charge less, actually. It
Mhm.
got an 88, pretty high on
Oh,
Rotten Tomatoes, and a 3.6 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
that's not bad. Yeah, I didn't care. I didn't care for it. They say your brother liked it, your dad liked it, so maybe I'm just the oddball or something. But I usually like everything from Stephen King, so I'm very surprised. But yeah, you know.
I'm starting to understand like people why they like Letterboxd. Remember I told you about that, like where you rate the movies.
Mhm. Mhm.
Kinda,
Mhm.
I don't know if I want to. I might start doing it. Maybe not. I feel like I don't watch enough movies, but I saw Men in Black for the first time the other day, and it was so good. But Mom doesn't like Men in Black.
Oh yeah, I don't like the Men in Black franchise, and I love like I don't know. I like Will Smith. It depends on what he's doing. I like him when he's in his serious roles. I don't like him in like comedic roles. I don't like that. Like I don't like Bad Boys at all
Mm.
because he's a kind of like comedic like with Martin Lawrence because I don't like Martin Lawrence. But
Wait,
yeah,
why
I
don't
like
you
him
like
like
Martin? Elaborate.
actually. So when I was younger, so that era when Martin was on, the show was on, I was like in high school, in middle school, something like that, like high school, and it was so funny. Oh my god, I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Try to watch an episode of that thing probably like a couple years ago, and I was like, this is mind numbing and stupid. I was so dumb, and I was like. Yeah, I don't like Martin. And I never liked Big Mama's House. I don't like when men dress up like women, especially black men.
Um,
And I think it's so ridiculous. Like I don't like Tyler Perry when he dresses up like Medea. I think it's demeaning and I don't like it. So I never really I never like Big Mama's House, and I don't even know what else he's in. Martin Lawrence. But yeah, I don't like, just like I don't like who is it that I don't like? I don't like Kevin, what's that little
Kevin
short guy?
Hart.
Kevin Hart. I don't like Kevin Hart in comedic roles, but I love him in like dramatic roles. I think he's such a good actor when he's doing like a drama. But comedic roles like Soul Plane, is that what he's? I don't like that movie.
Ooh, that's a funny movie.
I don't think he's funny. I don't like Soul Plane or anything. I don't like his stand up. Like I would not go see him. Somebody could try to give me free tickets. I would not go see him because I probably wouldn't laugh
Free
once.
tickets. I guess you could sell them.
Mm,
Yeah, I would go.
yeah, I
Or
don't
would I
like it.
sell
Your
them?
dad likes Kevin. You gonna sell him?
I don't know. Now it's like a
Oh,
toss up.
oh my gosh. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the Men in Black franchise. I don't even think I saw the third one. I think I saw the second one, but I didn't see the third one. I was like, and yeah.
I only saw the first
But
one. I don't know if I'm going to see the second one or not. But the first one
you thought it
was
was
really good. And I was
really.
like, I felt inspired to like get on Letterboxd and be like, I love this movie.
Do you get paid for Letterboxd, or is it just
I
a
think it's
just a
just like for fun.
Ah, hmm. They should pay people for their time.
She loves when we were like, oh my God, I just did, you know what, guys, no one's gonna like this. And the people are not gonna like that you said that you don't like Martin, but I'm gonna say I hate when people do first, okay. I know we talking about race on here. We're gonna get to race. Because you know what really bothers me?
What?
Is when white people say clock it. It drives me nuts. Stop it. I'm sick of them stealing like. And what really irks me more is when they do like like with your, I'm trying to explain it because you can't see, you with your thumb and your pointer finger and you like tap it like you're clapping. I hate
The
that.
quiet clap.
I hate
Oh
it,
my
but I just
gosh.
did it like
So,
unironically.
and I'm really hoping that I have a new coworker that was just hired. And I like Kelly. Kelly, if you find my podcast, hi, and I like you. But that's what she
Shout out
does.
Kelly. What does she do?
Kelly, Kelly did it. She was like, I don't know what happened, but it was something, and she
Office
did
in
the
the
quiet.
workplace.
And I was just like, ooh, what happened?
She did like the
So
clock
weird.
like with her fingers.
Yes, she did.
This girl
Oh
I
my
work with, she would do
gosh.
it too at work, and I would just be like, "Can we leave that somewhere else?" Drives me
Ariana, they're not
crazy.
going to like you saying, don't do that. Don't. They're going to be very upset with us. Don't do
What?
that.
Which one? Both, I guess.
Both. Oh my gosh.
It doesn't bother you when
They're
white
gonna
people
be,
say "clock it." It doesn't, but like, okay.
I've never heard a white person say that. No offense, white people. I never heard any white people say that. Oh, I've heard them say like, that's tea or something like. I've heard them say other things. You know what I
It
mean?
just doesn't
But not
sound right coming out their mouth. Like, I just leave it to who needs to say it. You know, like I don't know. I don't say
mm,
the N word and I'm black, but it doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. So like, we need to just
mm,
listen to what we're saying when we're saying it and be like, does this sound natural? Like, I don't think they do that. They just be following whatever trends, whatever, drives me crazy.
mm, mm.
Anyways, let's talk about Tyla. So what are your overall thoughts on Tyla, if you have any?
I think she's just a one-hit wonder. Honestly, so Rihanna's not a one-hit wonder. Please don't kill me, Rihanna stands or whatever. But I
Stance.
think she, I think her image is why she's famous the way she looks. I don't think she's very talented. And I think she's a one-hit wonder. And I didn't even like that one song that she had. What is it? Something about water. I don't even know what it's
Yeah,
called.
I was trying to think, like, what's the one song that you're talking about? But yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that one. But yeah, I know there's some controversy. Something about her saying she's not black, right? Something like that. What was the controversy with her?
I think I don't even know how it came up, but she was just like, I'm colored or something, like I'm not black or something stupid. Well, not stupid, my bad. Cause like, I know in South Africa, that's literally, they'd be like, I'm colored, I'm not black. Like, cause like colored and black mean separate things there. And then she came to the US. But yeah, that was like the main thing. Like she called herself colored. Now there's this new, like there's a controversy. I don't know. She said something in some interview, but I think there's a larger issue at hand. Like, I just think, like, exactly from that time that she said that she was colored, since then, like, no one likes her. So anything she says, it's gonna be like, they're gonna find something wrong with it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. She canceled herself by saying that, but yeah. Girl, when we look at you, we see a black woman. So, okay, don't come to America with that stupid mess. You're black. And if you have an ounce of black in you, you are black. And I think she's mixed with a whole bunch of stuff, but she's still black, Ayana. Like, what? Hmm.
I don't know. I see where she's coming from. I feel like at the same time, though, yeah, you have to, like, be, when you're coming into, like, the American, like, industry, you have to, like, be aware of certain things. I feel like her team just doesn't like her, because they could have easily told her, like, maybe just skip that question, because I think it's fine for her to say that she's colored, because that's what she says where she's from, So I just think it all could have been avoided if she, like, proper PR or whatever. But yeah, I just, like, what happened to her? Like, she literally just fell off. And I feel like I like some of her songs. And I feel like her outfits always look good. I think it's her attitude plus, like, her bad, like, PR, and her team doesn't like her, all that together. Because even if you look good, you sound good. I know, yeah, a lot of people were calling her, like, the new Rihanna, whatever. But, like, when she opens her mouth, it just goes downhill. Poor thing.
I don't think that Rihanna can sing. So be mad at me again, everybody. I don't care. I don't think that she can sing. I think that she was a visual package. I think they sold her image and they added. 'Cause I heard her sing live and she didn't sound good. So look, if you can't sing live, you can't sing. Like Beyonce can sing live. Beyonce can sing. Beyonce's a total package. She can sing and she can dance. She can't act though. Let's do that. But she can. She can definitely sing. Well, she can act, but she
Oh,
can
what
definitely
she
sing.
didn't she
So,
act good in that one movie with Idris? Or
no,
no?
ma'am. Oh, go back and
That
watch
was
it.
bad. Wait, did I see that the other day?
She
I
was
don't know.
she was awful in that movie.
Maybe she just
She
looked
was
pretty.
awful. She looked pretty, and that's what she does. She looks pretty, but she was. So please go back and watch it. If I don't even know if that's on that. Is it on Netflix?
I think I saw it on Hulu forever ago.
Yeah.
Like, for the first time, though.
Yeah, she was pretty bad. Um, but yeah, Rihanna can't sing.
It's called
She's just a little
Obsessed.
pretty thing. Yes, it was a good movie because Idris is in it, but she was a terrible actress in it. But yeah, I'm gonna rewatch that just because. Watch that tonight. She was bad. But yeah, yeah. I never was a Tyla fan anyway. But you like some other songs that she has? What other song does she has that's out that's like?
The song where it's like push to start? There was like a whole TikTok dance to it.
See, I wouldn't know that because I don't do TikTok like that. Okay.
There's that
Yeah.
one.
It's for the
And
young.
then even when I was in Korea, they would like play her songs like in stores. She has another song. It's called Art. That one's pretty good.
Mm.
I think those are the
Yeah.
only songs that I like by her. I never liked Water. I feel like that's a weird song. But
Mhm.
those other two songs, yeah, I feel like she doesn't have. She just came out with a new song, I think. It's called Chanel. And there's controversy about, see, everything she does is controversy, which I feel like, okay, any press is good press, yes. But also, it's like all the press is negative. I don't know. But anyways, she came out with a song. One of the lyrics in it, it sounds similar to one of the City Girls is putting out a song, but one of the City Girls, I don't know which one, she like teased it. And then in Tyla's song, she used like similar verbiage or something. And everyone's like, you copied one of the City Girls. And I'm like, I don't really think she did. Because the City Girl song not even out yet. We don't even know how her song,
Yeah, it must be JT because I don't think Young Miami is even doing music anymore. It
Oh, I
has to
think
be
you're right.
JT. I like City Girls.
JT.
I love City Girls. I love Young Miami anyway, but yeah,
Wasn't one of them with
yeah.
Diddy or something? Or Diddy's son?
Young Miami. It's her.
That's the one you
Oh,
liked.
she was with Diddy. She wasn't with the son. Somebody, Lori Harvey was
No,
with Diddy.
no, not Lori.
Yeah, look it up.
Lori's
Look it
with the
up. She
son.
was. And Diddy. What? Both of
No,
them.
she was not. You just
Yeah.
looked it up.
Look it up. I remember it. Look it up. She was with Lil
Oh
Lori
God.
Harvey.
Wait, so yeah, because there was someone I remember who was with both. There was with the dad and with the son. I guess it must have been her. That's weird.
Look
I'm
it up.
so sad.
It's really
Disappointed in you, Lori Harvey.
young people's queen. I don't know.
She's so
And then
like,
I don't. I'm not. She's so like what?
oh, she's just so
She's so like
inspirational. Not
yeah.
obviously not with that, but like
Yeah.
Michael B.
Yeah.
Jordan, Jameson Idris, like she collects them like stones.
I was listening to a podcast. It's a podcast I listened to, and they were saying the same thing. They were like, she's just everything. She's pretty and this and that and the other. And how she pulling all these top tier men, and I hate top tier. I hate that.
Oh yeah, top
But
tier
that's what
is a
they were saying.
little. I don't know if that's the word, but
I hate it. That's what they were saying. I hate that word. What a passion. Or that little phrase. But yeah, it was her. Hmm. But yeah.
okay. Are you ready to talk? Love is blind.
Yes, I'm just going to talk about the. Should I talk about the finale, or am I going to be spoiling things for people?
What were you going to talk about?
What should I about what happened on the finale? Because that's the big thing.
Oh,
That's the
and I'm saying, what
big thing.
else? Like, what was the other thing you were just gonna like talk overall, or like
Oh no, I just because we talked about Love Is Blind before, so no, I just wanted to talk about the most recent episode with the finale,
I feel like you should
and
just
in
say it all.
particular. So just say it and don't worry about spoiling it for people.
Yeah, it's like when people talk about it, I either listen. Well, now I started listening. Before I would skip through, but now I started listening because
Mhm.
it's juicy stuff.
Okay. Okay. So there were only three couples that went to the altar, which is crazy, beyond crazy. Everybody else, no, they didn't make it there. So there's one couple, it's Allie and Anton. So he said, I'm not gonna say the background because I talked about everybody beforehand. But with Allie and Anton, he was like, he wanted to marry her. She said no because she was pretty much saying that she cannot be his wife, saying that he doesn't have enough money for her. Um, and when they, you know how they go and they get fitted for the dress, and
Mm-hmm.
they have conversations with the people that their family members or friends that were there for the fitting. Her friends were like, what was the girl saying? First of all, one of her friends looks like, um, you know how when Marlon and his brother dressed up like the white chicks in the movie White Chicks, the white
Yes.
girls. She looked just she looked just like him, or Iggy Azalea, whichever one you want to say she looked like. But she looked a hot mess, and she was like, "Are you sure you want to marry him? Because is he going to be able to live up to your lifestyle?" And I'm thinking of him like, if I remember correctly, she's just a nurse. No offense to nurses, believe me, I have all the respect in the world for nurses because I went to nursing school. So all the respect. It's a hard job, but come on now, they're acting like she was a doctor or something, making like a whole bunch of money, because I don't think she's making money like that. She was like, are you sure you want to marry a truck driver? I was like, truck drivers make very good money depending on how hard they work or what company they work for. And I think he owns his own truck, so he's a truck owner and operator. I think he does okay. But she pretty much said that she did not want to marry him because he couldn't keep her in the lifestyle that she wants to have. And so you knew that before you went to the altar. Why get up there and
Mm-hmm.
say that? You knew that beforehand, what he did for a living. So she definitely rubbed me the wrong way. And she is a gold digger and she's trash. The another one of the other couples that went to the altar was Calibria, and that's her name. Isn't that so ugly? Calibria and Edmund. And Yana, you know Edmund because you saw clips about how weird Edmund is. Edmund is weird. He's a weird. But they got to the altar and he said yes. He was like immediately he wanted to marry her, blah blah blah. She said she didn't want to marry him. She told him no. So she said she decided not to go through the wedding because she wasn't 100% sure with, that she wanted to be with him, which I respect that. I do. She claimed that she was unsure up until the point that the lady asks, do you want to marry him? I don't believe that. I think she went in with the uncertainty. And I think she knew that she didn't want to marry him then. But that's not even the kicker. The biggest thing about it is his mother didn't even show up to the wedding. His mother said she had something else to do.
Okay,
Now,
so
your
I was
son is.
hearing some stuff about that. And some people were saying like he didn't I mean the mom didn't show up because she knew that like they weren't going to get married. So I guess she was like why even go?
Well, she knew her son was 100% sure, and she should have just been there for
Oh, for
support,
him.
Ayana. That's
Yeah.
the biggest
Yeah.
thing. She should have been there for support for her son. Even if one of y'all went on this show and I was like, okay, well, I don't think they're going to get married because of X, Y, and Z. I'm going to be there to console my child because
Mhm.
there will be backlash. They're going to be backlash from the people on the other side, their family members. It's just going to be backlash. And she wasn't even there. She was trash. But the backstory is she was always trash. That boy was in and out of group homes. I think she had drug problems. And the father was trash. The father was there, but apparently he wasn't in his life either because if the mama can't take care of him, why aren't you there to take care of him? So he's
Mm.
damaged. He's extremely damaged. Quirky guy, but he's very damaged because of his upbringing. And that's just, he was just rejected once again by Calabria. Calabria, ugly name. And I didn't like her. Um, yeah, I didn't care for her. So he like lost it. Yeah, you think he's quirky. He was quirky. He could see it in her face before she even said that she couldn't marry him. She like looked down and she started crying and he was like, oh no, in a weird way. He's just a weird guy. But I will say one thing. So he did have his friends came, his rollerblading friends. He's into rollerblading or something like that. And his fifth grade teacher came. It was a white lady. She was there for him. And that was very sweet. And very touching. She was there. He was like, she made a huge impact in his life. She saw things in him that nobody else saw. He was like, even though he was kind of like, he was a class clown and he would disrupt class and things like that. She was understanding and she helped him to get to where he needs to get in life. So it was good that she was there for him. But this is very sad. And I will say, and I think we had a discussion about this, he should have never been on the show anyway. He's just, you can tell he was damaged and he was quirky and all these other things, and I don't think he would have been a good fit for anybody on that show. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I think
Mhm.
with casting, they did that for the drama effect. And like I always say, these shows are very they're detrimental to the people. And I'm sure, and I said it before, I'm sure they probably have courses in college like psychology and they discuss shows like this. If they don't, they need to, because it's just mind numbing and it messes with your mind, putting people in these captive spaces and like forcing them
Mhm.
to be like, oh, I love you. Because even if you look at this season, these people said I love you to each other so many times in like one scene. I'm just like, do you, or are you trying to convince yourself that you love this person? It's just
Or are
so
they doing it for
crazy.
the free vacation? Cuz like that's
Maybe,
kind of
maybe
I
the
feel like
free
I'd do that.
vacation, and then on top of that, Yana, you would not. Don't do that. No, that's like messing with somebody's mind. Not if both of you have that
What? I'd be
mentality and
like
y'all
off
going into
camera. I'd be like, we just here for fun for the vacation, right?
don't get caught up in nothing like mm-mm. And also the brand deals and things like that. They wanna be famous and they want to be on TV and things like that. So
Oh,
yeah, I think a lot of
yeah. I don't
people
think
are
I could do
like
it
that.
outside. I feel like that's just really inauthentic. I know, like, it's inauthentic to do it for the vacation, but like to continue the ruse, no, no.
Hmm. Oh, I have one. There's one more couple. So Megan, as she calls herself, Sparkle Megan, and Jordan. This is the guy. Remember I told you he's a single dad. He has a little kid that
Mm.
has diabetes. Remember I told you about him?
No, I remember.
So they didn't even. Yes, you talking about, do they have the fat
No, no,
diabetes
no.
of
Let's not.
us? He has another one, but they didn't even make it to the altar. They met before the altar in their apartment that they had them living in, and she pretty much said that she could not go on and marry him because she said the stupidest thing in the world. She was like, I eat different things than you do. So she's pretty much saying that because she has money. I don't remember exactly what she does. Well, I think she owns a company or something, but she apparently, allegedly, she's a millionaire, and she pretty much told everybody she's a millionaire. And she drives a Range Rover and a blah 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 blah. And she pretty much says that their lifestyles don't align. So she's like, I eat different things than you do. He was like, I can eat the things that you eat. He's like, she's like, well, and I also don't know if I want to be a parent to your son. And I'm just like, she was the one that was so gun ho on meeting this boy. And he was apprehensive. The whole
Oh,
season, he
on
was like, I'm
meeting
really
the son.
apprehensive.
Yeah.
Yes. And she was just so gun ho. Oh, I can't wait to meet him. And he's such a great kid. Da, 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 da. But they didn't get married either because they didn't even make it to the altar. He was upset, and he should have been. So this season, nobody got married. There was not one couple that got married. And I honestly believe that nobody came on this show with the anticipation of getting married. I don't believe it. I just don't. I think maybe not everybody, but at least one person out of every couple was there just for screen time. I believe that. But that's not even the kicker. So Sparkle Megan, people saw her outside. There's pictures of her holding a baby. So apparently she had a baby with another man, but she's on the show saying she doesn't think she's ready to be a mom. She's a mom. She had a
Well, I
baby,
heard that
and that's going to
that
be the
happened like after the show though. You know?
yeah. But no, what people are saying is that she started dating the guy when she was on the show.
How can she do that?
That's what's being
Oh,
reported.
well, yeah. Well, when they're not in the pods. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They said that she met him from one of her friends. That ain't a friend because they need to shut up and mind their business and not tell her business like that. She met him while the show was going on. And so she had already kind of sort of checked out from Jordan, which is a guy that was on the show. But yeah, she has a baby. I don't know if she's married to the guy, but the whole point is she was like, she doesn't think she can be a mom. She doesn't want to be a mom, is what she pretty much said on the show.
Well, maybe I
But
don't know.
she's a mom
Maybe it
with
wasn't planned, like a planned pregnancy.
maybe, but she
I
looks
could be
happy with
that.
that baby.
Oh,
Yeah, she
well.
looks happy with the baby and the man. You know, but yeah, she's gonna reveal it on the reunion. They already like showed like the preview of it, and she's like, I have a big secret to reveal or something like
Oh
that.
God.
But so yeah, but this season was a bust. It was awful. Excuse me, pretty much everybody on it was trash, and it was ridiculous. And I don't know if they can come back from this because a lot of people are complaining about it. But you want drama on shows like this. Most people do. So at least it wasn't boring. It was not boring. But that is my rundown of Love is Blind. I'll be watching next season. I'm not going to be one of these people. A lot of people are like, I'm not watching it again. No, I'll watch it because I like drama and train wrecks. And that was a drama and a train wreck. But yeah.
I feel like I didn't miss out on anything. Like, even just, yeah, when I saw the clips of Edmund, I was like, absolutely not. I cannot watch this foolishness. Like, I just, he was annoying me so bad. And then even like the stuff with like the Asian couple in the beginning, like that was funky and weird. You know, me and Love is Blind is not going to work. But the ultimatum, on the other hand, I'll watch that any day. Mom, I'm cutting that out. I don't even know what you talked about. I meant like not me going on the show. Well, I'm talking about like I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
hmm I think the whole concept is just ugh. I think it's because I'll say it. If I was single and I was a young person, I could never go on a show like that because I think being attracted to somebody is very huge. It's huge as far as a relationship being successful, and you're going into something and you don't even know what the person looks like. That's crazy. I think it's important to be attracted to the person you are in a relationship. And Jesus, to even go further, to be married to, because come on. And I understand the stepping away and step not going with your type so much. And I get that, but you know, just because a person is not your type doesn't mean that they have to potentially be ugly and unattractive. And Yeah. I don't think Love is Blind is, I don't think it's a successful way to meet somebody. I just don't.
Yeah, it's
I
not.
don't know. And maybe I'm just too superficial. Maybe, do you think maybe I'm just superficial though? Because I'm just like, oh, I can imagine,
Well, I'm saying
you
like
know?
it's not because like it's been proven not to be. The last season there were no marriages. The season before that, I didn't watch it. It wasn't diverse enough. The season before, you know what I'm saying? Like if we look at their track record, it's just not successful. Like the concept, I guess, is like very interesting, right? Psychologically and all the good stuff. But like as far as producing like healthy relationships, couples, like, like I don't really think that's the, yeah. Because even I can think of like Brett and Tiffany or whatever. Like early on, Love is Blind was a good time. It was so fun. There was actual like people that you liked, and like the people aren't likable. I'll just say that the people on the last season not likable. Season 8, season 9 not
Mhm.
likable. Don't care. Don't want to watch them. So
Mhm. Yeah, very true. Very true. I don't think any of these shows are successful. I don't think it's a healthy way to have a relationship. I think ultimatum is insane. I don't, that's crazy. So you have to watch somebody date your person. That's crazy. I'd be ready to fight somebody. I'm like, mm-mm. I'd be too busy worrying about my person and be trying to meet somebody else because I was like, what are you over there? Why are you laughing with my person? Like, stop laughing. What y'all talking about? That would be me all the time. So I just think the whole concept, the ultimatum is so entertaining to watch. I like the
mm-hmm.
ultimatum too. But
Stupid.
man, I could not see myself in that spot. Could you see yourself doing something like that?
I think if it gets to a point where like we're considering going on a show like the ultimatum, or even like the fact that like I'm issuing or he's issuing an ultimatum, we're not going to be together. Like I don't waste my time. That's no, absolutely not.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I've said too. I was like, if I get to that point, yeah, the relationship is over. So no, no, thank you. Somebody be like, well, we need to go on the ultimatum. I'm like, no, we broke up just now.
We
Thank
need
you.
to go.
Goodbye. Go about your life. I'm like, bye. I'm gone. But yeah. Mm,
I do think about the ones where it's like the
yeah.
case, the girl is like, yeah, like you need to propose to me or like we're done. I think a lot of those, it's like if you're in a relationship and you've been in this relationship for like X amount of years and there's been no talk of like like marriage or like engagement, then it's like you've been in this relationship for fun because you're obviously on different pages. And I feel like I don't know, it's also tough though because when you really love someone, you're like maybe they'll get there. So I don't know, you know? I think that's
Mhm.
the only like thing. If it's like if that's the reason they're going on the ultimatum. And for the most part, it is that, right? It's about marriage.
It's always just one of them wants to be married. Yep, it's always like that. One of them wants to be married. The other one is like, I don't really want to be married, you know. But yeah, mm-mm, girl.
Dang, now that I think about it. No, I would never go on that show. And as far as
Mm-mm.
like an ultimatum outside of the show, I think it depends on how long I've been with that person. Yeah. And if like we're even like having like marriage engagement conversations at all, and like if I'm bringing it up or if they're bringing it up, I feel like, yeah. But that show, definitely not. That's embarrassing. So,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
okay. Are you ready to move on or do you have like some more thoughts?
Yep. That's it.
Oh my God.
That's
This
it.
episode's going to be
I will
so
be back to talk
long.
about.
Hmm?
It's fine. You're welcome, everybody who's listening. You're welcome. But I'll be back to talk about the reunion, which I know is going to be real good and full of drama. But yeah,
Mm-hmm. I
I
don't
think
know if
we're
it'll be
halfway through our
too
list.
long. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be too long. I wonder if we should have like broke this up differently. I'm a little nervous now because I'm looking at my notes and they're like kind of long. Maybe not. Okay, let's just keep going.
We can talk. We can talk. We talk about a few things, and then we don't. We can like the other things that we don't talk about. We can carry it over to another podcast, another episode.
Do you think
That
can
works.
episodes be too long? Like podcast episodes?
I don't think so. I love it when there's a podcast that I really like and it runs long. I'm happy for
Yeah,
that.
but like what's long to
It
you?
excites me. So maybe 2 hours, an hour and a half, something like that. Maybe 2 hours.
I
Because I
don't
think
think I've listened to a
we've had
two
a couple
hour.
that were like an hour and a half. What?
I don't
I
think I
would,
listened
and
to
I
a 2 hour
do.
podcast. I'm saying I don't think I've seen it. I think I would, I guess, but I'd probably break it up. Let's just keep going because we're wasting time. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
let's talk about Wicked. So I have not seen Wicked. Mom has. What do you think about Wicked?
I didn't think it was awful, and it was. I know it's a musical. Oh, how can you complain about it being a musical when you know it's a musical? It was a lot of singing. I don't really like musicals too much, but the ending was very good. I did like the
So
ending.
I
I
think
I,
it
dra-
begs
I
the
did drag
question,
your
like,
dad to go see it.
why'd you go see it?
Because I was curious about it. I was very curious about it because if you remember, I wanted to see it when it came here to the performance center. I don't know if you remember, but I wanted to go and I didn't go for some reason. So I guess it's not so much about it being a musical. I just didn't like the songs that were in it. There were a couple songs that are
Mm,
popular, like popular and be popular. There's a few songs that I had heard beforehand that I liked and I didn't mind, but I guess I didn't really like the songs. But and your dad was like, yeah, it's too much singing. And I was like, yeah, it is, but it's a musical, and we knew that coming in. But the action at the end was really, really good. I will not be going to go see the second one. Mm-mm,
what? Why
I
not?
won't. Because I didn't like the music in the first one, and I don't want to sit through another one. I'm not going to the movies to see it. I might wait for it to stream and then like fast forward past the songs and watch the drama between it because I like the storyline. The storyline was good. It was just too much singing, and people are like, she's stupid. It was a musical, and I understand that. But like I said, I like the story behind it, if that makes sense. But yeah,
Yeah, that makes
I'm not
sense.
going to the
Like,
movies to see it. Hmm.
well, I I never wanted to see Wicked. I don't see why people are like up in arms about it. I guess I loved Barbie. I could talk about Barbie all day long, like all the Barbie like marketing and all the Barbie like products that came out. I eat that up. So I guess people are like that about Wicked, and I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, Wicked 2 is coming out. I thought I was 50-50 that you were going to go see it, but I wanted to bring up Wicked because I don't know if you saw, but Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater broke up.
Oh, I didn't even remember that they were dating. Oh. Womp womp. Did they say why they broke up?
I don't know if I saw why. I just saw that they broke up, and I was like, they should have never been together. He looks so weird, and she was just doing that for the movie. Had to be. But then it's like the second movie's coming out. But I guess then it gets people talking about the second movie, so she knows what she's doing. Good for her, I guess.
Hmm. Hmm.
Did
Hmm.
you
I
have any
forgot they were even
thoughts?
dating.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I forgot they were even dating. I forgot. It's like, who is Ethan Slater? Who's that?
You know he was SpongeBob, right?
Yeah,
Like
like you
live
say,
action
smart.
SpongeBob.
No, was he really?
Like on Broadway. He was like
Oh,
SpongeBob on Broadway. It was really weird.
that's crazy. I don't like SpongeBob, so ugh, he's an
Oh
idiot.
yeah.
Sorry, stupid. I don't think little kids should watch shows with stupid people like. Oh, I'm sorry, people. SpongeBob and Patrick, they're so dumb. And then Squidward is so mean. Like this is just like a negative cartoon. I never. Your brother had a friend. This is when he was like in preschool. And his mother would not let him and his little brother watch SpongeBob. She says it's too negative and there's nothing positive about it and it's too much violence. I was like,
Yeah,
when she
there's
said
a
that, I was
lot
like,
of
oh,
violence.
that's true.
Have you seen the
Well,
stuff where
but yeah.
people won't let their children watch Paw Patrol because it's like too
Oh,
positive
really?
about the police or something?
Mm. That's a bit much there now. I don't know about that one,
I
but
know. That one's kind of funny. But yeah, okay. Any final thoughts? Are you ready to move on?
now we can move on.
Okay, so Salt Bae. Salt Bae has a restaurant. This is news to me. Mom knew about it, but how did you know he had a restaurant?
Facebook. He was all over Facebook and
Mm,
Instagram. Hmm.
okay. He has one where I
I mean, you
am, like
remember
where
when he
I
was like
live.
really, really. You remember when when he was really huge? Do you remember when he was huge, when he was putting salt on everything? Salt Bae?
I
Yeah.
remember that.
He
I
was
just didn't
all
know
over
he had a
Facebook.
restaurant.
Yep, I knew about a restaurant. Yeah.
And by restaurant, I mean restaurants. This man had a whole like empire or something. Like he franchised these things out. Very fascinating. I didn't even know that he was like a butcher or whatever. I literally thought he was like a server or something. He was like presenting, like whatever steak or whatever, and he was just putting the salt on it fun. So to find out that he was a butcher, it makes more sense. Because I was like,
hmm
why did this server open from internet fame? You done opened up a whole restaurant franchise. But anyways, yeah, so he has a restaurant where I am, and I wanted to go forever, and I finally went. I went by myself. I didn't go because I wanted to go with someone, but then I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna go. I sat at the bar. I went during lunch. They had a 3-course meal. I think it was like $39 or something, a little pricey. And then my actual check ended up being like $70. And you're like, whoa, that's a big jump. And I'm like, exactly. I don't know. I got a mocktail, so I guess that did it. And then I liked the guy at the bar. He was really nice. He gave me like free ice cream, so I like tipped higher. But I think the restaurant, it's definitely like you just go one time and that's it. Like you just go and you see what it's about and you eat it and you're like, I went to Salt Bae's restaurant, but I wouldn't go multiple times. And I think I was telling you, he lost a lot of money in this whole franchise. I told you that, right?
You did. You did.
He closed
Yeah.
down a
So
lot of
was the
his
food good?
restaurants. Oh, right. Okay. So,
Yeah.
let me think. I had meat sushi. It was pretty good. It was literally like sushi with like steak in it, which I love me like a steak sushi. It was good. That was my appetizer. And then for my main, I had filet mignon. It was really, really tiny, so small. And then I had mashed potatoes, and they accidentally gave me mashed potatoes because I ordered mushrooms. But they gave me both. I got to eat the mushrooms and some of the mashed potatoes. They weren't anything special. Like, like the food just, it's not special. The steak was pretty good. It was a little hard to cut, but it had like the salt on it, of course. It was good. It was just really small. And then for dessert, I had like cheesecake. I don't even like cheesecake, so I wasn't gonna like it. Well, some cheesecake I can like tolerate, but that one, again, it's nothing I would like want or crave. Again, the chocolate was pretty good. I think he said they made the chocolate in house. And the ice cream wasn't all that. So overall, it's just not all that. I think it's literally just fun to go one time. The prices, like the normal prices, that's why I went, because I know a lot of people are saying his restaurant is expensive, but for no reason. Like it's super expensive, but it's not that good. And he had like this whole separate menu where you could get like $1,000, $5,000 steak, and they like wrap it in gold. He's just doing too much. But yeah,
I bet people get it though. I'm sure they get it and they think there's something. It probably just tastes like regular steak.
I mean the salt on
Mhm.
it is really good. It's really good. My only complaint, I guess, is that it's just like super small. Like after a few bites, it's gone. I guess that's, yeah, you get the bigger steak, you pay more money, blah blah blah. It's good. I wouldn't go out of my way to go there. But yeah, and then he opened restaurants internationally. Did I tell you that? I can't remember.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. No.
It's kind of crazy. But I think he only has a few open. I don't know if the international locations are open, but a lot of them have closed, and he's lost a lot of money because he was charging too much, doing too much. He flew too close to the sun. He girl bossed too hard. But yeah. Okay. So Netflix
Where are the
house.
ones that are international?
Oh.
Where are the ones that are international? Do you remember?
Um, what, I forgot what it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ner Nurset, maybe? Is that how you say it?
Nurse said, mm-hmm.
I know
I
there's
think so.
one, not internationally, but I know there's one in New York. There's one in
Mm-hmm.
Miami. I think that he had one in Dubai, Mykonos, London, Istanbul,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know how many. So the one he had one in California. The one in California is closed. The one in Texas is closed. Nevada, Boston, like those are all closed. But yeah, I think the ones that I said he still has. So Miami, New York, London, Istanbul, Mykonos, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. But like they're empty. Oh yeah, I meant to say when I went, it was empty. No one was in there. So
That's crazy.
I think I went.
That
It was
is
like a
crazy.
Sunday, maybe. But yeah. Okay.
Crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was like the biggest thing ever a few years back. Oh my gosh, his restaurant is empty. I remember I remember they used to like I said, it was on Facebook. They would show the restaurants were packed, and it was just it's all the celebrities were going to the restaurant and everything. It's crazy. Hmm.
All because he was sprinkling meat. Like I mean, sprinkling salt. Geez. Okay. Anyways, have you heard of Netflix House?
No, what's that?
Okay, so Netflix is opening like in-person immersive experience locations. Isn't that interesting? Like, doesn't that sound like what's that? So they're opening 2 so far, one in Texas and one in Philly. And it's pretty much like a facility or like a location you go to, and they're going to bring like Netflix shows to life. So there's going to be like a restaurant, and there's going to be food and drinks like inspired by Netflix shows. The Texas one is going to have a like different attractions or like rooms or sections or whatever. Texas is going to have Stranger Things and Squid Game, which I played Squid Game. Fun fact, guys. Not the real thing, duh, but I like played it in South Korea. It was kind of crazy. I didn't die, obviously, because it wasn't real. Anyways, and then in Texas, they're going to have, in Philly, my bad. In Philly, they're going to have a Wednesday like attraction section and then One Piece. You like Wednesday, don't you? Or does Pose?
No, I do not. I don't like Wednesday. Your dad likes Wednesday. Cause he didn't watch Wednesday. I could have sworn he said he liked it. Your dad loved it when he saw it. But yeah.
Yeah. But I think
So
it's
interesting. I've not
interesting.
heard about that. My gosh.
I think it's fairly new. I don't know when I first saw it. Recently, I saw it on TikTok, of course. But I wonder, how much do you think it'll cost to go to like these Netflix like locations?
Seems like it would have to be kind of sort of affordable, don't you think? Can't be too expensive. I don't know. Ah,
I think the
I don't know.
restaurant might be
Just.
affordable, but like the actual like going to the location, I don't think it's gonna be.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just excited to see more information on it and like actually for people to like put up videos of what it actually is because it's very interesting. Interesting.
I gotta show you. I saw a few videos. I don't think it was the inside, it was like the outside. Like how it looked is kind of like this huge, like it looked like it used to be like an Amazon like warehouse or something, and they turned it into like the Netflix thing. Which yes, we need less Amazon warehouse thingies. My friend works for Amazon, and it's just they're working too hard. She's like, people need to stop ordering stuff. Like they just order a million things every day. It's crazy. Everybody stop. I'm like, what are we doing?
No, I'm guilty of that. I just had like 3 packages delivered to the
What is there to buy?
3.
Please share with us. What are you buying?
I bought boots. I'm trying to find the perfect boots because you can go into the store and you can try on boots. But since I can't try on boots, I get like several pair, and then whatever I don't want, I send back and I keep the one that I want. That
Why
makes
can't you try
sense.
them on
Yes.
at the
Yes.
store?
No, I'm buying them off Amazon.
I know. I'm saying
They
why
can't
can't?
try
Why
on
don't you just?
Amazon
Why don't you just go to the store and try them on?
because I didn't find any in the store that I liked. So I went to Amazon, they have a bigger selection, and I found some that I like, but I need to get them to try them on. Hmm. And I
Yeah,
also
yeah.
don't have the smallest foot, Ayana. So it's hard to find shoes for me. So it's difficult. So if you have really, really tiny feet, it's hard to find shoes. And if you have
Yeah.
bigger feet on the bigger side, it's hard to find shoes. So yeah, that's how I shoe shop a lot. Yep.
I feel like I've never really been. When I was younger, like in middle school, I would wear boots. But I think it's just because like mom wore boots and like she would go get boots and I'd be like, I want some. And then like I'd wear them and they were really cute. But like I haven't worn boots probably since like middle school. I don't know, like people grow out of boots or something. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't really need them because I live somewhere
I,
it's like
I
it
love,
literally doesn't get cold. But
oh, you're in. Yeah, you're living someplace where it doesn't get cold. So yeah. But do you have you seen people in like Uggs there?
I do see people in Uggs, but it's not. Aw, I miss my Uggs. I messed up my Uggs. I didn't buy new ones because I feel like I don't need to buy them here. Maybe I do. I'll see people in Uggs, but it's like the ones where it's like I don't know how to explain it or what they're called, but you know, it's like the short no, no, no. It's not. It's like the slippers. You know what I'm talking about? But not
Mm-hmm.
like the slippers that
Hmm.
we
Like this, your
have.
brother has a pair.
Oh, the black
Mm-hmm.
ones.
I know you're talking. Yeah.
Tasman.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Mm-hmm.
I see people wear
Mm-hmm.
the Tasmans, but I won't see people wear
Yeah.
like normal, not normal Uggs, but like I don't know what they're. Yeah, they don't wear those. But I feel like have I seen people wear boots, but they'll wear boots like out, like to the bars and to the clubs. I feel like that's cute. So maybe I could get into like boots for like when I go out. Maybe because there's some clubs here,
Mm-hmm.
or not here, but like everywhere, duh, where it's like you have to wear heels, and I feel like boots like count as like heels. Hmm. Anyways, okay. Would you want to go to the Netflix house or like?
Yeah, just like you said, like when you went to Salt Bae's restaurant, just to experience it. Yep, I would love to. Yep, yep. But I don't like. I'm trying to figure out what show would I want to, because I don't like Squid Games. I don't like Wednesday. What were the other shows?
One Piece and Stranger Things. I feel like I want to go for Stranger Things.
Yeah, I like Stranger Things like in the earlier seasons. I didn't like the most recent season that they had. But yeah, I think I would like to do the Stranger Things. Yeah, I don't like One Piece because I don't like anime like that. I think that's anime, right? What is One Piece? I
I'm pretty sure.
think it's anime. Yeah. Hmm. I don't like stuff like that. But yeah, the Stranger Things one will be interesting.
Did you finish Strangers or it got weird and you stopped watching?
It got weird and I stopped watching. Because I'll do that. Some shows I would like force myself to watch, or movies and things like that. And other ones I'm just like, I don't think so. And that was one of the ones I was like, yeah, I don't think so. But yeah. Mm.
I'm
I
trying to
think
think.
this
I
season
think
that's coming up is the last season. I think they're taking it off. The Netflix. Yeah.
they're still making new seasons. I thought it'd
Yeah,
been
there's one more
over.
season left. That's it. Mm-mm. They have one more
Uh,
season, and that's it.
like the fifth one is gonna be,
Yeah, because
or like there's gonna be a sixth one.
you, you know the main girl. I think it's 6 seasons, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I
But
think
the
it's
main girl,
five.
she's like married and she has a child. Hmm?
Oh,
It's season 5.
Millie Bobby Brown
Yeah,
has a
she's
child.
married.
She's a child, isn't
She's
she?
married. Yeah, she's married and she has a
She's a
child.
baby.
She
Are
got
you
married
sure?
young. Yeah, look it up. She has a baby.
She's 21.
She
She's
does.
21.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Her
She
dad.
got
Wait, hold on.
married to. I know you don't know who this person.
Is it John Bon
She got
Jovi?
married to the guy. Yes, his son. She got married to him. They have a kid. Yes, and it's
He's
crazy.
21. Guys,
Hmm.
do people
She
know
is.
this? I have so many thoughts and what? She has a
Hmm.
baby? She's a baby. She can't have a baby. She is
Did
a
you look it
baby.
up?
Oh, I've been looked it up. I'm
She
looking
has
at
a
it.
baby.
You knew this? What?
Yes, I did because
Oh my
I'm a huge I like
god.
her as an actress, and then I love John Bon Jovi. So I was like, she married John Bon Jovi's son. I was like, oh, that's so interesting. But yeah. Hmm.
It has like a different face in all these pictures. It's very interesting. I don't know what that's about, but
Yeah,
interesting.
she looks very grown up. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to figure out how
There's
she's. I guess there are a lot of actors and actresses that play a younger character than what they are in real life. Because I think she's in high school on Stranger Things. So she's going to be playing like a high schooler. That's interesting. She's grown with a child in real life. How interesting.
oh okay,
But
season
yeah.
5 is
Mm.
gonna be the last season and it's coming out next month.
Oh, it's
They could
five.
have been
Okay.
stopped
Okay.
this
Yeah.
because it came out in 2016.
Sometimes they just drag on. They they drag shows on just to drag it on. And that's like I said, last season, it was kind of like, that's
Oh,
enough.
so you watched
And
season
they
4?
dragging out another season. So I did. Whatever that last season was, yes, ma'am. Some of it I stopped watching it like more than halfway into the season, but yeah.
I
Mm-mm.
think I only watched season 1 and then I didn't like care to watch more because I don't know. But okay, yeah. So you don't like Squid Game. Wait, so why? Tell us.
It just doesn't seem interesting to me. I just didn't like it. Mm. It was stupid to me. But that's just me. I know everybody loves it. I think your brother loves it, and it's great. But I couldn't get into it. Mm-mm.
Did you watch it? I know you watched it English dubbed.
I did. It
I
wasn't
have
good.
many
I didn't
thoughts on
like
that
it.
because it's
And
just
then
like
I even tried.
you tried what?
Go ahead.
What did you say?
No, I even tried to watch like they had a reality show Squid Games on there, and I tried to watch it and I was like, I can't even watch this. I love reality shows. And it was like American Squid Games. And I couldn't even watch it. It was blah. I just didn't like it.
I
But what were your
think
thoughts? You said you had thoughts.
well, well, I have thoughts about people who watch Squid Game English dubbed. It's not the same at all. Like when you watch it in Korean and you have to read the English, it's a whole different show. Because like when you can hear them speaking in Korean, you can
Mm,
hear like their emotion and their tone. It's so I tried to watch it in English once and it was literally garbage. So I was like, I understand if people watch it in English and they don't like it because it's not good. It's not good at all. But if you watch it like authentically, like in Korean with like the English subtitles, I watched it like that because I really miss Korea. So I was like, oh, it's like I'm back and like hearing the words because I'm every day. The more you don't use a language, of course, like you're not going to remember it. So I was like, okay, I remember that word. I remember that word. So it was fun. I think I need to start watching more stuff in Korean because people are going to be asking me like, what words do you know? What can you say in Korean? I'm going to be like, girl, nothing. But if I keep watching shows. Anyways, so yeah, I watched season 3. I watched it last month, this month, last month. I don't know. I think this month. Yeah. So quick thoughts. They had a baby on there. There was a baby. Did you know that?
on Squid Games?
One of the players was pregnant.
How?
One of the players, like, she went into the game pregnant, which I don't even think that should have been allowed, but obviously they don't care. And they just want the people watching it to be entertained. Did she know she was pregnant going in? I can't remember. But one of the players was pregnant, and then she gave birth while she was in the game. And then the baby became a player.
Mm. That's so stupid. What's going on? Was that dumb? Because what?
I don't think that should have
What
been
did the baby do?
allowed.
I don't understand. How could the baby?
The baby didn't do nothing. The baby was just dressed up like, and they gave the baby the mama. Okay, yes, the mama died. I forgot how the mom died. I don't remember. Oh, she like, how did she die? Dang. Oh, she like hurt her leg or something, and she couldn't like play the game because you had to like go across this bridge, and so she like committed suicide. She just like jumped off the edge, so she died, and the baby took her number, but the baby can't actually. It's a baby, so the baby's just kind of like in place of the mom, if that makes sense. But I don't think that should have been allowed. It was stupid. And then we had players trying to kill the baby. Because like, if we kill the baby, then we'll get more money. That's a baby. That baby has its whole life ahead of it, and you're gonna kill it? It was ridiculous.
You see, and that's why I don't like the show. I think the show's stupid. I don't know, but it's a hit and it's a sensation, so I get it, but that's so dumb.
I thought about being,
So the baby's
like
just there.
in the game. Yes, ma'am. Well, okay, spoiler, the baby wins the game. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But the baby has no parents because,
But the
yeah.
baby did nothing. The baby did nothing and what?
Well, the baby can't do nothing. It's a baby.
Oh my God. Okay.
So everyone kind of just like, well, not everyone. Like I said, like pretty much everyone, but the main guy and the father of the baby, everyone else wanted to kill the baby. So, which is crazy. That's crazy. But the baby won, but the baby has no parents because, yeah, the father of the baby was in the game too, which was juicy. That was juicy. But yeah, so the baby won and won all the money, but the baby don't got no parents and the baby don't know. I think the baby went to, there's like the man who runs it, the man who runs the games, his brother, because his brother was like trying to find out. Okay, it's like a whole thing. But the baby goes to the man who runs it, his brother, with the baby and the money go to him. Does that make? I don't know. But let's just keep going. So this season,
Yes.
this season, I liked the games. Like they had a hide and seek game. It was really fun. But it was like half the people had like knives and the other half had shields. And then it's like the people with the shields, they get to hide. Oh, no, they didn't give them shields. They gave them keys. We're not going to get into it for real, but basically it was hide and seek. And then like you have to hide. And if they find you, they have to like kill you. Crazy. So I like that. And then there's like a jump rope game. Like you had to like, you walked across the bridge, like where the mom who was pregnant died. You walked across the bridge, but you had to like, the bridge was like a jump rope. So you did like walk across the bridge and jump at the same time. That was really good. But I was really disappointed that, yeah. So like there's the man who runs the games and then the brother is a cop and the cop found the brother. So basically like, I don't want to explain it, but like the brother is a cop and his brother who runs the games went missing and he was like spending all this time like trying to figure out where his brother is, but like little did he know that his brother is like running this like killer game or whatever. Anyway, so the cop finds the brother, but it was a big waste of time because like it made me really sad. Like nothing happened. He found his brother, but like his brother didn't want to talk to him or it was ridiculous. It was annoying. Anyways, oh yeah, and then the father of the baby, I really liked him. But yeah, what I was gonna say. I think that's it pretty much. It was compelling TV because like the baby was in it. It was also stupid though. So, but like yeah, we had people trying to kill the baby. And yeah, I think if you watch it in English, it's so plain. Like you're missing like half the show and the full picture. Anyways, are you ready to talk about The Perfect Neighbor?
Oh my gosh. You didn't watch it, did you?
No, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. We need to be watching some of the same things. We have to both watch, but I don't think you would like this because it is very sad, to be honest with you. So have you at least heard about it?
Not until you talked about it.
Okay. Well, it's huge on Netflix. It's like I think it's like number one on Netflix if I'm not mistaken.
It's not.
But it's about I think it is. Did you Yeah, I believe it is number one. Everybody's talking about it. It's a
It's a show,
documentary.
right?
It's all over the news. It's just a show. It's not a show, it's one episode.
Oh, so it's
Yeah, I think it's one
is it under a
episode. But
movie or
it's about
Oh, I see it. It's number 2.
what is it under? I'm trying to Oh, it's number two now. It was number one the other day. But it's about this white lady. I think her name was Susan. I don't care her name is because she's trash. But she lived in a neighborhood where there was mostly black kids. Kind of like I don't think it was a low income, but it's like a working class neighborhood. and she would just complain about everything the kids did. There was a big field. It wasn't on her land or anything like that, but she would call the cops and complain about the kids playing in the field. And the person that owns the field, that was his land. He said he was fine with it. He didn't care because kids were just being kids. Um, and that's all she would do. She would always call the cops on the kids all the time. She would call them the N word. She would call them slaves, and
Uh-uh.
she would throw things at them. Yeah, she would
It's like
just
a true
torment those
story.
poor kids. Those kids were not doing anything. Yes, it's a true
Oh.
story. It's a documentary. It happened like 2 years ago. I believe this happened 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna just wrap it up. I'm not gonna go on and on about it, but she just terrorized those poor kids. She would move her truck. So she had a truck. She would park her truck like right on the curb, and then she would make her alarm go off just to torment the kids. And she'd be like, "You're touching my truck. I'm calling that." She would call the cops and tell the cops that they were making her truck go off, but she would actually be, pushing a little thing on her keychain to make the alarm go off. So that's what she would do. She would just constantly just torment. I don't know why she didn't just move. Why would she stay in the neighborhood
Mm.
with a bunch of kids? Go live someplace else, because the kids were not bothering anybody. They were just playing football or basketball, just being little kids. And so it was one incident where the little boy was outside, and she went and she took the little boy's tablet away. It's a little black boy. And so rightfully so, his mother was upset. And so she went to her house, went to Susan, a white lady's house, as a black lady. She went to her house and she was knocking on the door, and she was like, she wants her son's tablet back. The lady had the deadbolt on her door and everything, so the lady wasn't going to be able to get in or anything. She shot through the door and she killed the lady. She killed it. Her son was with her. The black lady, the little boy whose tablet belonged to him. He was there. He saw the lady shoot and kill his mother. It was so sad. Um, she, he ran to the neighbor's house and he was like, somebody called the police, call 911. My mom was shot. My mom was shot. And it was just so heartbreaking. And the lady literally had no remorse when the police came. She didn't care. Come to find out, she was looking up, doing searches online about the stand. You know what stand your ground law is? Where,
I
you know
think
what
it's
that
like,
is,
yeah, if
right?
someone's on your property, you can like kill them. Something crazy.
Mhm. So it was all premeditated. It was all premeditated, and she looked it up and see if she could get off, if the lady was on her property and she could shoot him, and she ended up getting 25 years to life in jail. So she's in jail for the rest of her life. But it's just a very sad documentary, a very sad true story that happened. And I think it happened in 2023. I watched it like twice. I watched it once on my own, and then when I was getting my hair done, I watched it again. My hairdresser had it on. It's so sad. Yeah. But she was so racist and she was so hateful, and she just didn't have anything else to do with her life but to sit and just complain about those kids all the time. She would call the police several times a day, actually. It wouldn't even be once, just several times a day. And you could see, like, this is all body cam video too. It was nothing, it was all body cam video, which also made it kind of interesting. But they got to the point where they were like, "Why are you calling us? Leave these kids alone. These kids are not doing anything to you." And then she had no proof. So if these kids were, she was always saying that kids were tormenting her. And like the cop said, if they're tormenting you, where's your video? You have a phone. Why not record it and show us proof? She never had proof because those kids were not messing with that lady. She was just messing with them. She was just a blatant racist. But yeah, it's very sad. And now the lady had 4 children, so the children are, they don't have a mother. And like I said, that one little boy saw the lady shoot his mother. It's very sad. But I'm surprised you hadn't heard. Well, I guess you wouldn't hear. Do you don't even watch Netflix, do you?
Let me think. Not really. Not unless like, yeah, I don't really go on Netflix right now. I'm rewatching Glee, and that's on Hulu. So yeah, I don't really go on Netflix.
Yeah, it's very, very sad. But yeah, it's like I said, she got 25 years of life. And then when they came, they were interrogating her in the interrogation room, and she was just like, "Just kill me. Time I just shoot me and just kill me." And then they were like, well, it's time for you to go stand up. And she was like, no, I can't do it. I'm not getting up. I'm like, what the heck? And they had so much leniency with her. And I'm thinking to myself, if that was a black lady, they would have
Mm.
had her on the ground. They would have had her subdued and everything. But they were so like patient with her. And I was just like, that made me very upset. And I was just like, you know, sad, 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 sad story. So sad. I think her youngest, she had a toddler. And I think the kids range from a toddler up until like, I think she had a teenage son. Yeah, maybe like a middle school, like almost a teenage son. And the little boy that saw her get shot, I think he might have been 10. If he was 10 years old, he was young. But it was so sad, Ayana. I don't know. Like, yeah, very
Yeah,
sad.
mom knows me well. I would never watch something like that. I famously don't watch the
Hmm.
news because it's like depressing and sad and like yes, like half the time I literally don't know what's going on in the world and in the US, but like I'm one of those people low key, if it don't affect me to the day to day, if it don't affect me like even not even the day to day, if it just don't affect me in general, not for me to know. I low key, it took me a while to even know that the government was shut down. Like that's just how disconnected I am. So yeah, I would never watch something like that. It sounds
Hmm.
super sad, super I don't like sad stuff. I don't need anything to like, you know, I like watching happy fun la 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 stuff. I don't really watch a lot of negative stuff because I just feel like it influences me too bad and too much. I'm also heavily against the amount of like media that is about, yeah, like racism or like struggle or like black people being slaves. I don't tolerate, don't watch none of that stuff. I think it's disgusting. I need more like happy love or like comedy like stuff with like black people in it because I'm just sick of the racist slaves, like everything bad and negative and down like about the black community. So yeah, I would never watch that. But um
I remember you saying that like you didn't like watching like slave movies and things like that. I do remember that. That was like years ago. But yeah,
hmm,
he's like, you don't want to watch anything like that. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I just feel very sorry for her children. That's all. But I'm glad justice was served and she's gone away for the rest of her
hmm,
life. And I'm pretty sure they're making her life a living hell in jails. I know that for a fact.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. um I'm really excited about this topic because mom, you've seen this movie and I just saw it like I don't even know, this week probably, like Wednesday or something. You remember Escape Room, the movie? You know,
I've watched it several times. Mhm. It's good.
several. Why watch it several times?
Because I like it. If I like things, I watch things over and over again. It just may be a time in between, but I'll watch it again. Hmm.
I wish you guys could see me. She said she liked it. In my mouth, my jaw was on the ground. Oh boy. Okay.
I did. I liked it. I liked that one. And there's a second one. I saw the second one too. And I thought it was very good. I liked it.
I think it's terrible.
So I'm assuming you didn't like it.
It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Just everyone. Terrible acting. The worst acting I've probably ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe you liked. Okay.
Oh my gosh. It was
Yeah.
that bad. Come on.
Well, okay. I have some positives, but like, you thought the acting was good? Let's start there.
Yeah, it was okay. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was okay. I just like the whole concept of the movie. I like the whole concept of the escape room aspect of it and how people had, I love a brutal death. Now you know that. I love things like that. So yeah, I liked it. Hmm.
It's like, it's almost like the directors, somebody told them, we want you to act as worse as you can. It was like watching a train wreck. It was overly dramatic. I was just so disappointed. by the acting. It was like they never acted
Oh,
before. And
Lord.
it's even more disappointing because J Ellis or something, I don't know, the man who plays Lawrence on Insecure,
Mhm.
I was really disappointed because I know that man's a good actor. And I saw him on that TV. I said, who are they playing with me? Is this supposed to be a joke movie? Because why? I could do better acting than that. A child could do better acting than that. They can't even like, I
Really?
don't know. I was so disappointed. But anyways, it came out in 2019. Basically, if you guys don't know about it, it's on Netflix if you want to go watch it. There's 6 strangers and they go to, an escape room. And there's like a chance for them to win, I think $10,000, but I think only one person can win it. Or I don't know. I don't think they knew that. They were basically just like, you can do this escape room and there's like a prize. And so the man who plays Lawrence in the movie, he's the main reason I watched it too, because I was like, I like this man. I remember you were watching it and I was like in the room or something and I wasn't paying attention. It was in the background. But what's in Jay Elliot, whatever his name is, the whole time, all he did was just scream at people and bark orders. I was like, what? He annoyed me. His name was Jason, I'm pretty sure, in the movie. The lady who had the burns on her, Amanda, annoying. No. The college, everybody, okay, beyond the fact that like the acting was bad, nobody was likable. Everyone got on my nerves. The college girl, she was breathing loud and heavy all the time, looking like someone was like stepped on her dog. Don't know what that was about. And then his face, I don't know if you remember him. He was the one who smoked. His face is so annoying. A very punchable face. You know those kind of people where you just want to punch him in the face? That's what he looked like to me. And then
Oh my gosh.
the man who smoked and the college girl, why they both had a lisp. I didn't like that. I don't know what that was about. And I think
Oh
if
my
you
gosh.
pay to see this movie, you should get half your money back, a check in the mail. Yeah. Did you pay to see it? No, right?
Oh, I didn't. It was on
Okay,
TV.
good.
Oh gosh. But I may have. I've been willing to pay for it, to be honest with you. I don't know. I watched the second one too. I thought the second one was good. It had a college student on it again. She was on it. It was good.
Was the second one on Netflix?
You hate watch that movie. Mm-mm. I don't think it's on Netflix. You might be able to find it on like Prime or something like that, but it's not on Netflix. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You're right. It's on Prime, but it's not free.
Yeah, you hate
I'm
watch
not
that.
paying for that mess. Absolutely not. They can pay me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I thought it was. I didn't think it
Um,
was that bad, but like I said, I like the whole. Um, I like the whole escape room aspect of it. You know what I mean? I like that a lot. So yeah.
I agree. Okay, I will say here are my positives because I said I had positives. The concept and the execution, beautiful. That part where they like the room, like the waiting room, turns into an oven, genius, intricate. I love it. Ate it up. It took a while for like the storyline to
Mhm.
come together, and that really bothered me. I hated like the flashbacks. I thought that was really stupid. So it literally like when they did it, it didn't make any sense. So like that part was stupid. But like the actual escape room was beautifully executed. But like spoiler if you're gonna watch it, whatever.
Yeah.
Um the
And that's what I
escape
liked
room
about it. I
nerd.
really liked it. I didn't care about the acting too much. I didn't care about the acting too much. I like I like the brutal deaths. I like the whole, like you said, the escape room aesthetics and all that. I really like that. The acting, I didn't pay much attention to the acting, to be honest with you, at all.
I couldn't not. It was bothering me too bad, especially the man who I just wanted to punch him in the face. He's
Mm,
from something. I don't know what.
mhm,
And honestly,
mhm.
yeah, I don't like him. But the part where they kill off like the escape room nerd,
Huh?
they killed him off early. You remember that, right? Or
Do
no?
what now?
Like the guy who like knew a lot about escape rooms and he's like
I didn't hear
he's
you
done
cut
a
out.
lot.
Yeah, the little Indian dude. Mhm.
Oh, I don't know his race.
Yeah.
But you remember they
It
killed him
was
off
good.
early?
I can't believe you disliked it that much. I got to tell your brother about that because he liked it a lot too. So I got to tell him about it. I'm like, oh my gosh. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was it. Those are all the things. Do you want to talk about anything else? Hello.
Well, yeah, I think that's it for the podcast. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. So, is there anything else on our list? I think we covered everything that we wanted to cover this episode.
Yeah, that's it.
And you're welcome, podcast world. It's an hour and 41 minutes.
Yep. Okay.
Ayana.
Bye. Yeah. Oh my god, the ending
All
of
right.
this is so
Can you hear
bad.
me? Yana,
I
can you hear me?
can, but I don't know if you can hear
Yana.
me. I'm just gonna end it.
Oh, this is crazy. Yana, can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess, like I was saying, I guess we covered everything we needed to cover. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, ma'am. Oh my goodness. I heard you. I don't think you heard me. Oh. Oh. I stopped it, but it's still going. I stopped it, but it's still going. You're not gonna like this. You can hear me? Let's just. Hello?
There's a huge delay.
I
Huge delay.
stopped it a while ago, but it's not stopping.
It's still going?
It just says reconnecting. I hope we still have that audio.
Oh my God. We recorded like an hour and 40 minutes.
I know. It just says reconnecting, and I don't want to leave the studio because I don't know if that'll save it.
I don't think that I can stop it. You have to stop it, right?
Yes, ma'am, because I started it.
Ugh.
Hello?
Oh my God. It showed that you were gone. It shows you weren't even in the studio anymore. What?
I got something with my Wi-Fi because I don't even think I'm connected to it.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if it stopped recording and it was just me talking. Oh man.
Well, the time is still going right now, but then I hit the stop button, but the stop button's not lit up, and then it's just reconnecting. I wonder if I should switch Wi-Fi. What do you think? What should I do?
Yeah, try to switch it and see. Oh, it's me. Hi, do you see me?
See you on the thing?
Yeah, do you see that I'm even in the thing? My camera was on.
Oh, I see. Oh, like your face? I didn't. No. I don't want to leave the studio. I feel like if I do that, it's going to be gone. But if I switch the audio, if I switch the internet, I feel like it might be gone too. Dang. What if we have to record that again?
Oh, Lord. I don't know if I can do that. A lot. It might be better, though. It might be better. And it may not be an echo in it. Just switch it and see what happens. I mean...
Switch the Wi-Fi or leave the room? Maybe not leave the room.
This thing is not showing that it's recording on my end.
Oh, when it records, you can see it?
Yeah, because it has a time at the top.
Oh, I didn't know you could see that.
You know what? It's showing actual recording is higher pop. Yeah, it's not recording on my end.
Let me try. Switch the Wi-Fi. Okay. It just says reconnecting, and the time's still going up. It didn't change nothing. All right, I'm gonna